I'm filming this video in the beautiful nature of Mongolia, and I wanted to share the scenery with you. All around me you see these rocky mountains with forest growing on them, really high, and then beautiful blue sky on the top. And I was able to translate my Happy and Balanced Life planner into English for all the English speaking friends. I wanted to share with you the fruit of my labor. So now I'm going to put you down and start explaining what I have included into this planner. I have prepared a Happy and Balanced Life planner for the moms and caregivers of disabled children. However, this planner can be used by almost anyone. So in order to enable access to my work for my English-speaking friends, I have translated it and saved it in PDF format so that you can easily download and print it out and start working, planning your happy and balanced life from now on. Me, I have a good notes here and I have an Apple Pen, so I can digitally now start planning my happy and balanced life. So on the first page you will see there is a space for you to put down your name. On the second page I start talking about meaning of life. I believe in order to understand what we are here for, we need to really look deep into ourselves and find out what is happening. And I quoted here, there are two important days in your life. One, the day you were born. Second, the day you found out why. I wish that every one of us would find out why and live a meaningful, purposeful life, not just merely existing. Therefore, I wrote for myself, I was born on the earth to live, to enjoy, and to love. I didn't come here just to passively pass by or passively exist. As for my child, I also wrote down, my child came to this earth to be happy, to be loved, and to enjoy. This determines how I am going to live. My dream is to help create a merciful, more compassionate and kind world for every child in Mongolia, including the disabled. And I quoted here some words that really encouraged me. By C.S. Lewis, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. As for me, when I started planning for my daughter, I was encouraged by Proverbs 23:18. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. I believe no matter how short is my daughter's life, it is future, it is coming. And I want that future to be beautiful. I want to share it with her. I want to enjoy it with her. So that is how I'm going to live on this earth. And that needs planning. That needs intentional therapy, even, I could say, for myself. Because I can't be motivated positively all the time. Somewhere along the way, I use up all my motivation. I need more fuel. And this quotes, these beautiful words of wisdom lift me up. In the next page, I have listed down 10 things, positive and negative. I observed that in our darkest moments, we usually are attacked by negative thoughts or negative words that somebody tells us, and that is really painful. And I found out that by pronouncing the opposite words or opposite phrases, I really create a reality that is completely different from what I was feeling before. Like for example, when I think I'm nobody, I'm worthless, I immediately catch that thought. I chase it away. I pronounce and tell myself I'm valuable. I am so precious. And then when I think I'm weak, I say I'm powerful. And that is true. I do have the power. I do have the value. I do have the worth. And my value, my life, my worth is not measured by others' opinions. Here I quoted for myself in this open space words by a famous Mongolian, Rinchen, who said, "If you know yourself, do not be bothered by those who do not know themselves." Below on this page, I have written my needs, my desires, and I left this space open for you to write down whatever you wish. In the next 2 pages, I have included 2 exercises that really helped me to manage my time better, to prioritize the different activities in my life. For example, I looked into the 24 hours I am given daily. I thought about things that are consuming too much of my time, and I do not wish those things to continue doing so. Here I have listed first, mindless scrolling, secondly, entertainment, thirdly, food preparation. So, what do you want to change? I want to do only intentional scrolling with a purpose and a goal, and with time limits. And also for the meal planning, I want to improve my efficiency and start using different tips and tricks by other very wise people to make my life easier and to save some time that I could spend on something more precious. In the next exercise, I have actually a separate video explaining how I use this method in my life. You could use this, evaluate different areas of your life to see where you need to prioritize. For me, I have listed health, my daughter, and my home. For those who don't have disabled children, you still can use it for other areas. You can write down what you want and use this wheel for your life. And in the same way, you can copy this wheel onto a separate sheet of paper and do this exercise with completely different areas listed around. Next 2 pages are very important. I'm talking about mental and emotional health. I have listed almost a dozen of negative emotions that attack our life. So I started from grief, sorrow, and depression. When I heard that Queen Victoria was mourning after her husband for 40 years, I thought that was too much, that was excessive. I didn't want the same in my life. So, when I found out my daughter's diagnosis and the prognosis for the future, it was very hard to deal with it. And then I was reminded of a fairy tale that I read in my childhood. There was a prince who was kidnapped by a witch and kept far away from his kingdom. And then the manservant of this prince was so sorrowful that he felt like his heart is about to burst. So he went to a blacksmith, ordered 3 iron rings, and put them around his heart to keep it in place. And then, after a few years, the prince had defeated the witch. He married a beautiful princess, and they made a beautiful wedding and were driving back home to their palace. And he was standing behind the wheels and like a good, loyal servant. And then there was a huge noise, a banging of some iron clashing with the pavement. And Prince stopped this vehicle and asked, "What is going on?" So the servant replied, "Oh, don't worry. When in your absence, I was so grieved that I had to put iron rings around my heart to endure that sorrow. And now, when I see you so happy, I don't need those rings anymore, so they're falling out. There are two more to come." So, on the drive back to the palace, there were two more noises, and the prince knew the loyal heart of the servant. So, when I thought about this tale, I prayed to God, "Oh God, please put these rings around my heart so that it doesn't burst, because I can't endure this grief and sorrow right now. It's just beyond my capacity." And I truly believed that God answered those prayers. And my capacity to endure, my capacity to bear pain has enhanced. So I set limits and I deal with the grief. Also, another important thing for me was to really get out of this endless circle of regret and blame. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't they do that? Why they couldn't prevent this accident? Why didn't I? Okay, we should stop it because it doesn't give you anything profitable to your life. Actually, if you compare what we lose, but we are ignorant of, with what we have lost, actually, those things that we are losing are much greater than those things we know we have lost. So, all the things are relative. We need to understand. We need to become philosophers to really stop this vicious circle of regret and blame and all the negative emotions that those feelings bring into our life. The next is anger and hatred, especially when we know the wrongdoer, somebody who had hit our child with a car and caused this mental problem. We start hating this person. But do you think any punishment would really help your situation? Of course, I believe justice should be served, and therefore I fight to improve the medical system in my country. I became a trainer with the Ministry of Health to help improve the operations of the hospitals. So we need to fight our battle in a wise way, not just fruitlessly get angry and bitter with all the things that happen to us. We need to fight to prevent such things from happening again and hurting other people's lives, and we need to fight to restore our lives. Actually, our lives can be restored in a more glorious way than before it was broken by the tragedy. Next, I have listed envy. Most people sometimes don't realize they are envious of healthy children. For me, I took some time to understand the feeling I got whenever I saw a healthy child running about of the same age like my daughter, because it reminded me of what I have lost. I thought my daughter should be like this, but she's not. And I couldn't enjoy this beautiful child. I couldn't say encouraging words, endearing words to them because I was envious of their health. And that is ridiculous. I'm not envious when somebody is wearing golden rings all over. I should let others to live their life. Their lives is not my life. My life is separate. All my days are written in the book of my God who loves me beyond the measure. He allows only those things which are good to me. I trust Him with my life. I trust Him with the life of my daughter. So I am not envious anymore. Discouragement. I found it is really a harmful thing. I found discouragement or despair really makes you so weak that you are unable to do and perform even simple tasks. When I was discouraged and despaired that nothing will come out of all these interventions I'm doing for my daughter, I stopped massaging her. I stopped doing the therapies. I felt just so weak and hopeless. I couldn't even rise from the bed. So I had to stop that. It took me some time to realize what was going on, but I stopped it. Fear. The greatest fear that we have. What will happen to our child when I'm gone? And that was the first thing I had to really give up to God and allow Him to take over. I couldn't really control the future of my life and of my child. And what is the profit of fretting about it, fearing it? I think that energy could be spent on something more useful, like creating the world and systems that will take care of our children when we are gone. In the next page, I'm asking you to analyze what are the different opportunities in your life that you can utilize to really think through what is happening, what I have as resources, what I can use. And in one page, I have asked you to fill in internal opportunities like my own talents, my skills, my profession and education. On the other page, I'm asking you to write down external opportunities like my family and friends, the different organizations that work together with me or exist in our country or beyond our country. By listing down and thinking about these opportunities, it is possible to come up with really creative ideas on how I can improve the quality of my life and the life of my child. So I wish you good success on this exercise. So when we think through the opportunities, in the next page, I am inviting you to write down your goals. Set these goals on these areas that you have identified in the Wheel of Life exercise or level 10 life exercise. Start breaking it down into sub goals. And under my action plan, please write down what you could do in order to reach those goals. I have these mental and emotional health pages in order to remove any negative emotion that might prevent the creative and positive thinking in us. The next two pages were given here in order to enable you to think more broadly so that you could tackle those areas of your life in my goals and my action plan pages in a little bit more prepared way. And from the next pages, I have inserted calendars to plan your week. Only 1 week in August, the current week, and I have invited you to reflect at the end of the day about what happened. Next two pages are devoted to evaluation, whether it's your child or your own. You could think about your health, your education, how you can develop yourself, or maybe intellectual and occupational therapy that your child might need, on sleep and nutrition, on physical therapy, on physical education, on occupational therapy, and on socialization. So I have designed these pages so that they can be used both by families with disabled children and healthy children. In the next page, I have included a calendar for the whole August month so that you can use it for your planning and goal settings, reminders of important things, and taking notes. In the next, I have included sleep log for the whole month of breakfast. So in this sleep log, for those with the software, you can use the highlighter tool and to mark down how many hours you are sleeping every day, or how many hours your child is sleeping. And you could also see the pattern. I have included keys so that you see what is happening with your child or with yourself. You can change the key as you wish. Next, I have included 2 more pages on potty training. So, in order to wean our children from diapers, it is important for us to see the patterns when our children are peeing, when they have poo. So, I have invited you to log them on these 2 pages. I've actually included this sleep log and potty training log in all the months to come until December 2018. You can alter these pages as you wish, according to your needs. And the next 6 pages, I'm offering you to log the food and drink intake for 6 days, and that will really allow you to see what are your habits. Are you really eating well? And do you need to make any changes? So it becomes clear. Next, I have 2 pages for meal recipes. So after you find out your food intake, you might think about healthy meal recipes that you need to include into your life. Next pages are about the monthly planning. In September, and you have 2 pages on sleep log, to log your sleep throughout September. I have left the potty training because I thought maybe there are mothers with healthy children who want to wean them from diapers. Next, you have October pages, the same, November pages, and December pages. At the end, I have given you 3 pages for the free note taking. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your happy and balanced life.